guys, it's Kat with GetCatFit. I am going to show you guys a couple of exercises today to work on those hip flexors and quads. And this is very helpful to some of you who have had knee surgery, knee replacement, different things like that to help strengthen the quad muscles, the hip flexor muscles. And then after, I'm also going to show you how to stretch out those hip flexors. Some of, again, hip replacements, knee replacements, different things like that. As you come out of surgery and you're done with physical therapy, you get those hip flexors get kind of tight. You want to make sure that you're stretching them, doing these exercises to strengthen those areas. Before you start these though, if you are a knee replacement or hip replacement individual, make sure that you check with your doctor or your physical therapist and that you're cleared for exercise. So starting out, you're just going to take one leg. We're going to come back a little bit more. You're going to flex your foot. You're going to sit at the very, very edge of your chair, and you're just going to lift and lower. Lift, and notice my leg is perfectly straight, and I'm not putting my heel on the ground. I'm squeezing and lowering. Squeezing and lowering. And you're holding it at the top for a second, really making those legs work. Squeeze. Squeeze. I'm sitting up nice and tall. That's another thing. As your leg starts to get tired, we have a tendency to pull back. Don't do that. Sit up nice and tall. It's a very small movement. One more. Good. You're going to bring it down. 15. We're going to do 15 on this side. Same thing. Sit up nice and tall. Squeeze. Notice I'm not going up too high because that hip muscle is very small. It's not going to allow you to go up too high unless you lean back. Then you're going to get up there nice and high, which we don't want to do. We want to strengthen those muscles. Legs straight. Nice and strong. We're going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. Sit up tall. We're going to do the other side again. 2 sets of 15. Go ahead and squeeze and down. Squeeze. Very good. Nice and strong. That foot's flexed. It's not a snap, it's a squeeze. Good. Stay with my tempo. That's the main concern. I get a lot of people who have had knee surgery or hips say their hip flexor is so tight or it hurts, and this is a really good exercise to strengthen up the quads around the knee and really get those hip flexor muscles working nice and strong. Good. Okay, other side. Squeeze. Squeeze. Make sure that leg is straight and that foot is flexed. Sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. When you're done, you're going to go ahead and open up your legs and just drop your body through. Nice little stretch through the hips. Press those knees out away from your body. Nice and strong stretch. This should give you a nice stretch in those hip flexors all around the outside of the hip, inside of the hip. Make sure you're really pressing those knees out as you're leaning forward. That's going to help, because if you're in here, you're not going to get that stretch out into the outside of the hip. So you want to press it out and lean down. You're going to bring it up nice and slow. Now the next stretch you're going to do, you can do this on the edge of a bed or the edge of a chair. You're going to go into a lunge position. So your front foot's going to come over the chair. You're going to press that back leg back, and you're just going to push your leg straight. You're just going to lean back slightly. You should feel a really deep stretch right in that hip flexor right there. Nice and strong. If you can't get your leg too straight, go ahead and bend your knee a little bit and then really lean back and shift your glute forward so you're getting a nice stretch down through all the way down through that hip. Nice long stretch. You want to hold this for about 20 to 25 seconds, especially if you're really tight. Never snap out of a stretch and never pop into a stretch. Always nice and slow so you don't injure yourself. Nice stretch. I'm going to go ahead and stretch back a little bit more, get a little bit deeper stretch. And notice I'm not slumped over, you're leaning right into it, really pushing through that hip. When you come out of it, go ahead and bend your knee. Carefully bring your leg in. Then you'll do the same thing on the other side. Just lunge over your chair, the side of your bed or whatever. Put that leg back and then just lean back. Nice deep stretch in that hip flexor. Really pushing that glute forward, leaning back, stretching out that area. Go ahead and bend the knee, then slowly bring it around. Great job. I hope you found this helpful. Again, very simple exercises. I recommend doing them 2 to 3 times a day, 15 reps on each side, and do your stretches. So make sure if you like this, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends.